Wuthering Waves 1.1 news, baby! Yes, we're back with more news. In my last video, I showed off the animations for Changli and Jinhsi, and then kind of explained what you're seeing, like, in their kit. So what move in their kit is what you see on screen. That was basically what happened. Today, we have the Astrite and Tides that you'll be able to get from 1.1. Now, it's not 100% as the person who created this here, Polito God. I will leave a link to everything that you're seeing in today's video, so you can go give the original creators some love on their own, Twitters and whatnot. But please note that not everything, because it's very complicated to find out 100%. So this is the minimum calculated. It will not be less, and it could be more because they could have missed some things and missing out on blob flies and other things. So this is the minimum that we'll be getting in 1.1 from what Polito has been able to find in the beta for 1.1. Also today, we're going to actually start with this because it's real quick. This is the Jinhsi and Changli Gacha animations. This is when you pull them when you're summoning and you actually get them. This is what it's going to look like on your screen, and I had to mention this. Like, I couldn't... It was too short to just make a video talking about this. It's like a 40-second clip. But like, it's way too cool. So we gotta look at this. We gotta have a little look-see on this because it is beautiful. So you just pulled your brand new Jinhsi. All this because you just pulled the new character. You get like a little mini movie, baby. This is sick. I'm excited to see where the future of Wuthering Waves goes, if we're already getting this 1.1. Changli, my heart. Set my heart ablaze. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those animations. That's just you pulled the character. That's just a little mini movie because you pulled the dang character. It just makes it feel like pulling them is so much more worth it, It's just so, it's just so great. And then we get back to how much Astrite you're going to get. So how many chances are you going to get? Free to play to pull for these characters. Obviously, if you spend money, you can just spend money infinitely. I'm going to pull this up because it is a slightly bigger version for you all to see. Now, this is 1.1. They broke it down into different categories here. So we have the events going on, permanent content, so just literally anything that's like permanently in the game, traces of Mount Firmament, tutorials, achievements, exploration. If you don't do these right away in 1.1 or you want to save doing these, they're going to be permanent. So you don't have to worry about that. Frequent resources, daily activity. The patch will be 42 days long. So 1.1 will be 42 days long starting, I believe, June 28th. So we have 18 days until then. And then 42 days of 1.1 from that point forward. We have the oscillated coral. So you'll be able to get the 6 of the weapon, the premium weapon banner summons, and 6 of the premium character banner summons. Battle Pass free to play. So if you complete the whole Battle Pass and you didn't pay for the extra level, you'll get 5. Is it Radiant Tides? I forget which one is which. But the premium character, currency. Then there's the Tower Adversity. If you beat it all, you can get 1,400. We have mail and web events, maintenance compensation, bug compensation. Then also, if there are any other unforeseen bugs, I guess, you could probably add that in there. That, they have a mistake or something they have to fix. You could definitely add that in there. But we don't know if that's going to exist. Again, as mentioned by Polito, this is like the minimum that we're going to be getting here. Then we have quests. They even break down the quests into how, like, the category of quests they are. We have the gold, the purple, the green, and the blue. If you don't know what I'm talking about with that, if you go look at your quests in game here, I just have game open. You can see here we have side quests, daily quests, exploration quests, companion stories, and then the gold is like the actual story of the game. So that's what the different colors of the text means there. It's helping you see what type of quest these are going to be for you to go do. And then down here, we have the total amount in this box. So the first layer here, where my mouse is the free-to-play layer. That's if you play the game completely free-to-play, don't spend money. Now, if you do that, you'll get 12,432 Astrite from doing everything in the 1.0 update, plus 16 of the premium character summons. And then, so we have this equal out into, which I'm kind of intrigued about, because doing the math, if you divide 12,432 by 160, that's the cost of one premium character, or one, just one of whichever type of summon currency you pick, doesn't matter, but most people are going to pick the premium. That equals out to about like 77 plus the 16 would get you to 93, which is actually one more than what they have listed here for the premium character. Then it says 21 of the standard banner summons, whether that's the standard character banner or the standard weapon banner, whichever one you decide to use it on. It's for the standard banners. I'm interested on where they got the 21 from, because just looking at the numbers displayed here, I see 5 there, and then 5 more there. That's 10 total right there. Then I don't see it listed anywhere else. And if you use all the Astrite, you would get about this number of premium character summons, plus the 16. Like, all of this is about 77, plus 16 is about 93. So I'm interested where the other 11 comes from. I'm not entirely sure based on their chart here, but I'm trusting that we're going to get 21 free without converting any Astrite to the standard banner currency. So the 6 for the premium weapon currency, I see that because that's from the oscillated coral in the exchange shop. You just do that when the exchange shop refreshes. So yeah, interested where the other 11 of these are coming from, but I'll trust in them. Then the Lunite subscription. So the Lunite subscription, if you go to the store, this is your Lunite subscription. It's $5. You get it for about 30 days. You get immediately 300 Lunites, and then you get 90 Astrite every day for 30 days, which you do the math, they do it for you, but it adds up to 2,700, and then plus this 300, which can be converted to 300 Astrite if you want. That's 3,000 Astrite right there. And so if you add in the Lunite subscription there, you add in the 92 premium summons you already have for a character, plus the 2,700, I guess they're not including the extra 300 Lunite, which, that would be like an extra one summon. Almost 2 extra summons, but you get up to 110 then for the character, which is more than enough to get the character guaranteed. I mean, you're already more than enough. Well, to get a 5-star guaranteed, I should say. If you lose the 50-50, you're going to need more, but free to play, you're guaranteed to get at least a 5-star for sure. Whether you summon on the Jinhsi or the Changli banner, you win the 50-50, win the money, you lose, it's not going to be one of them, and you're going to need some more, sadly. If you have the Lunite subscription, you get 110. And then if you have the Lunite subscription plus the Battle Pass, which if you're wondering about the cost for the Battle Pass, because they don't list them there, it's the Pioneer podcast also, by the way. So you start out with the public channel. This is the free-to-play that's mentioned here in the Battle Pass free-to-play where you get the 5. This is the free-to-play tier. You just get everything that's on the top row here. And I'm going to assume that some of the standard banner summons that they don't have actually listed here are from the Battle Pass free-to-play. I just don't know why they wouldn't put them there, but that's whatever. Maybe they just forgot. I'm going to assume that's part of the 11 we're missing here is from the Battle Pass. Anyway, though, to get the Insider channel, you will have to pay $10, but then you unlock everything that would be on the bottom row. This is our current one. There will be a new one when we get our update on the 28th. But it'll be the same format. You'll get all the extra rewards. So if you are in a financial situation where you want to spend $10, you can afford to do that, and you enjoy Wuthering Waves, there is a whole lot of stuff here on the bottom, I will say. A whole lot of extra stuff you can get, and you can see that here from the plus the Battle Pass. You get the extra 4 there, and then the 620. And that's just in terms of summons. Like, the Battle Pass in itself, like, you get a whole bunch of XP materials, potions, you get shell credits, you get also some crystal solvents, you're going to get some tuners, you get a 4-star weapon selector where you get to pick from one of these 4-star weapons, whichever one you want. That's up to you. And then you get far enough, you can get some elite class echo morphables. You also get some premium supplies for characters. So it is more than just the summons, which is what this is listing here. So if that's something you want, though, and you can afford it, go for it. If not, don't go for it. It's whatever you want to do. Just enjoy this game however you want to enjoy the game. And then there's also the higher tier, but the higher tier, I don't have it. I have the normal Battle Pass, version. But the higher tier is an extra $10. So the normal tier is $10. The higher tier is an extra $10, so $20 total on top of the normal tier. And then get all Insider Channel rewards, plus you get an instant increase to your podcast level by 10. So if you've played Star Rail, it's the exact same thing. You get like the extra tiers automatically thrown in there. So if you're, falling behind on you haven't been able to play, maybe you're falling behind on your battle pass, whatever, it's extra $10. I just wanted to throw that in so you know the cost of what you're getting. Buying the extra level, the connoisseur channel, it's not that big of a deal. If you have the money to spend on it, you want to spend it, for sure, go for it. But it's not, if you're going to pick something, just pick the normal Insider Channel version. And then you see here, a total at the bottom of 118 premium character banner summons is what you get right there, which is what most people use the summons on. You could convert it into weapons if you wanted just the weapon instead or something. You could do that too. Convert all the Astrite to the weapon instead of the premium character. Not most people are going to do that though. And again, if you're wondering about the animations, last video, go check it out. One last thing here. I saw this from Razor Language. I feel like this was a good breakdown for both Jinhsi and for Changli to kind of explain how their kit works, how you get from what stage to what stage. I did this a little bit again in that video I mentioned, but this here is like a visual guide if you want a visual guide instead of just like my verbal explanation I give in my other video. But we have the general combo, basic attack 4 times skill, basic attack 4 times skill, basic attack 4 times skill. And it shows here what you get from whatnot, liberation, intro, outro. We have the unison down here, able to cast our outro and next ally intro without using concerto energy. The passives down here kind of explains what's going on with Jinhsi. And then for Changli, we have so she has her true sight state, which you do your basic attack sequence. You enter the true sight state. It explains it. Again, I kind of talked over this in my video with their animations and like explained what you're seeing and then also what's going on in terms of like the true sight state, the heavy attacks, the whatnot. But yes, I will include a link to these as well because some people just like to kind of have a visual to read like a chart like this breakdown instead of just me explaining it and seeing their animations on screen. So I just thought I would mention that. Again, I will leave a link as well to Polito Guide. But yes, that is what we are looking at. Again, when you use your summons that you get here, well, bang, we're going to have some absolutely spicy animations for you. Changli is going to be staring you in the eyes like this. And I don't know what more you could want in life than Changli looking at you like this. I just don't think there's anything. But yes, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. Again, I am live almost every single day over on my Twitch. We play Wuthering Waves quite a bit. So would love to see you all stop by. We also play other games like Nikke, Goddess of Victory, Honkai Star Rail. If it's like when the Elden Ring DLC comes out, I'll be playing that. Special event games, I guess, like that. We do those as well. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you all tomorrow.